Good afternoon, everyone. We hope that everyone has had a very, very good summit. We hope that everyone has a very good summit, and to bring to close this fantabulous summit, we have had the banking Powerlist announcement. Now, Khaleej Times has been leading change in the United Arab Emirates for over 42 years, with a readership of over 400,000, newsletter reach over 180,000, 25 million page views monthly, over 3 million. Khaleej Times has carved his own niche brand equity and proud to announce the DigiBank 2020. DigiBank has proven to be a platform designed to encourage active, meaningful conversations throughout all day, enhance networking and interacting opportunities, cutting edge conference, and unparalleled interactions with the decision makers and innovators. The DigiBank Powerlist aims to highlight excellence, shine a spotlight on the innovation and vision of the most successful companies across a wide range of sectors that have led to the digital banking industry's growth. The Power List will be featuring and recognizing the top banking CEOs and honoring leaders who have used technology to change the way banking industry has been operating and have increased the bar for competition within the banking sector. So without any further delay, let us move to announcing the Khaleej Times Digibank Banking Power List. The first name in the Power List is Mr. Varouj Nerguzian, the Group CEO of Bank of Sharjah. Mr. Varouj is also the Chairman and the General Manager Emirates Lebanon Bank and is a board member and serves as the chairman of the Audit and Compliance Committee for both Dana Gas, the public listed regional private sector natural gas company, and for Growth Gate Capital LLC, a private equity fund. He's also a founding member and the chairman of Lebanese Educational Fund. Furthermore, Mr. Varouj is a board member of the Pearl Initiative, developed in cooperation with the United Nations Office of Partnerships, a member of the Board of Trustees of the American University of Sharjah. Besides his professional life, Mr. Varouj is actively involved in and is a prominent figure of the Lebanese, French, and Armenian communities. Mr. Varouj has been awarded numerous distinctions from France, Armenia, the Armenian and Catholic churches, and the Vatican. I congratulate you, Mr. Varouj. The second person in the list is Mr. Shane Nelson, the Chief Executive Officer of Emirates NBD. Shane has an extensive banking career with experience in various roles. Prior to joining Emirates NBD, he served in Singapore as the CEO of Standard Chartered Private Bank. He was also the chairman of Standard Chartered Sadiq Islamic Advisory Board and a board member of Standard Chartered China. Shane's previous high-profile positions in the banking arena include regional CEO of Standard Chartered Middle East and North Africa, the chairman of Banking Advisory Council to the board of Dubai International Financial Center. He has also held the position of the Chief Executive Officer, Managing Director of Standard Chartered Bank, Malaysia. Shane's solid experience across various functions and geographies is a testament to his diverse background within banking. Earlier in this career, his positions included the Standard Chartered Chief Risk Officer for Wholesale Banking and so much more. He was also the corporate head of communication and institutional banking for Westpac Banking Corporation in the Western Australia. Shane is a member of the board of directors for Emirates NBD Capital, Emirates Financial Services, International Monetary Conference, and a founding member for the HCT Industry Advisory Council. I congratulate you, Mr. Shane Nelson. The next person in the list is Mr. Andre Say. He's the group CEO. Andre brings about 3 decades of banking and financial services experience to his role as Group CEO at First Abu Dhabi Bank. Previously, Andre has held the position of CEO of FGB from 2006 to Q1 of 2017. During his tenure at FGB, Andre has continually delivered solid financial results within the bank, becoming one of the largest financial institutions by net profit in the UAE. He transformed the organization from a small BB plus rated bank to a AA minus to create FAB after the merger between FGB and NBAD in 2017 to become one of the largest diversified banking group in the region and drove the expansion of bank's international business. His previous experience includes senior positions with several leading international financial institutions, including Citibank within corporate banking, consumer banking, private banking, in various international locations, including London, Geneva, New York, and UAE. Congratulations, Mr. Andre. The next person in the list is Ms. Rola Abu Maneh, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Standard Chartered UAE. In Ms. Rola's words, banking is all about serving clients in a way they want to be served. We are transforming the way we work, rewiring the DNA that underpins how we think about banking, just as our customers are expecting the way they are served to change in the face of technological innovation. Our corporate clients are also being disrupted and they too want to reinvent themselves. In addition to our digital only banks, which were rolled out across 9 markets in Africa, we rolled out real time onboarding, a first of the market, allowing new and existing customers to receive digitally delivered cars in as little as 10 minutes, which was truly a game changer for the market. Similarly, we were amongst the first international banks in the UAE to launch major wallet solutions, including Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay, and recently Fitbit Pay, giving customers the flexibility to complete mobile transaction faster through their wallet partner of their choice. We're also leading with our Women Tech Incubator, which supports female-led entrepreneurial team with training, mentorship, and seed funding to tackle social challenges faced by the community. Congratulations, Ms. Rola. The next person in the list is Mr. Ahmed Abu Ide. He is the CEO of United Arab Bank. Mr. Ahmed joined the bank in March 2019, bringing more than 29 years of experience. He maintains extensive regional and international banking experience, out of which 17 years is in the UAE. His prime responsibilities are the management and strategic direction of the bank's business segments and functions while observing the highest level of corporate governance and risk management. Previously, he has held the position of CEO, Standard Chartered Bank Middle East, which included Jordan, Iraq, Egypt, and Lebanon. And prior to that, he held other prominent positions in a number of international and regional banks. Congratulations, Mr. Ahmed. The next person in the list, now we've moved on. Digital Banking Leaders Powerlist. The first person in the list is Mr. Ahmed Al-Rafai, the COO of Arab Bank for Investment and Foreign Trade. Mr. Ahmed is leading the Masraf Bank in marching towards modernization aimed across all levels of organization to release its dynamic mission and vision to become an innovative and preferred financial partner for all banking services. Under Mr. Ahmed's leadership today, Masraf offers a full range of financial services, including consumer banking, corporate banking, Islamic banking, and treasury and investment services to help the customers build and manage their finances. Masraf values encourage us to constantly update our products and services in order to meet the diverse and evolving needs of the clients. Congratulations, Mr. Ahmed. The next person in the list is Mr. Ahmed Al-Zikan, the Chief Information Officer of Bank Al-Bilad. Mr. Ahmed is a highly professional CIO, a dynamic and strategic thinker, adept at developing and implementing cutting-edge information technology solutions for a wide range of business functions, including product management, IT, CIO. He's a CIO professional with over 25 years of progressive experience in strategic planning, improving operational efficiency, team building, and project management for the banking sector. He's able to quickly understand complex concepts, identify and solve problems, turn ideas to logical strategies, and implement systems that optimize productivity, customer satisfaction, decrease vacancy rates, and increase the bottom line. Congratulations, Mr. Ahmed. The next person in the list is Mr. Bassam Al-Eidi. He is the Chief Digital and Innovation Officer at Bank al-Bilad. Bassam is proven leader with extensive experience for more than 14 years in building and transforming financial services. Currently, Bassam is the Chief Digital Banking and Innovation Officer, leading the digital transformation journey of Bank al-Bilad. Bassam was able to introduce for the first time in Saudi Arabia and GCC a complete disruption for accounting, account opening process for retail, corporate, and Injas customers with the full digital process, which helped in transforming the banking experience in Saudi Arabia and enabled customers to open bank accounts in almost 5 minutes and without the need to visit any branches. Prior to this, Bassam was a part of Saudi British Bank, HSBC affiliate in Saudi Arabia for more than 10 years as a digital as the head of digital banking and was a part of corporate global transaction banking team. Congratulations, Mr. Bassam. Moving on to the next person in the list, Mr. Faisal Rashudi. Mr. Faisal Rashudi is the VP, Head of Automation and Robotics at Bank Al Jazeera. Mr. Faisal is an executive leader possessing qualified, highly skilled management information system and project management professional with a proven 17 years experience in the area of information technology and related business project management in the banking industry. Currently serving as a VP, Head of Automation and Robotics at Bank Al Jazeera, and he is leading the implementation of RPA, CRM, data warehouse, and artificial intelligence technology to enhance the customer experience. Congratulations, Mr. Faisal. The next person in the list is Mr. Grant Niven, the Group Head of Digital at Bank Saudi Fransi. Grant, originally from Scotland, since graduating from Strathclyde University over the last 20 years, Grant has worked in several executive roles spanning the technology and consulting finances industry in the Europe and the Middle East. Prior to joining BSF in March 20, Grant led partner position with EY, where he led the technology consulting practice for the financial sectors across the MENA region. He has held the business and technology teams through several major waves of disruption in the financial services sector. From 2013, the business application of disruptive technology, inclusive of blockchain, cloud adoption, rise of fintech, the digital first services, and leading the customer experience have seen Grant work for many of the tier one local and global insurers, and asset managers in the region. With change of ever constant, Grant is passionate about putting the client at the center of everything he does. A digital evangelist driven by great experiences enabled via technology. I congratulate you, Grant. The next person in the list is Mr. Stefan Kimmel. He is the Chief Operating Officer for the Commercial Bank of Dubai. Stefan has over 20 years of international experience in digital transformation, technology management, and innovation with a range of global leading organizations, including BCG, Oliver, and IBM. Prior to joining CBD, he was the leader digital technology financial services at PwC for the Middle East. Congratulations, Stefan. The next person in the list is Mr. Sue Sarkar, the Senior EVP and Group Head, Retail Banking and Wealth Management for Emirates NBD. Suvo is a senior consumer banking professional with over 3 decades of multifunctional experience across the Middle East and Asia. Currently, he's the Senior Executive VP and Group Head of Retail Banking and Wealth Management businesses of Emirates NBD, the largest bank by customer base and brand value in the UAE. In his current role, he oversees all aspects of Emirates NBD's retail banking, private banking, and asset management businesses, which together contribute annual revenues of over USD 2 billion, about a third of the group. He's also the executive chairman of the board of Emirates NBD Asset Management, the largest asset management company in the UAE. Additionally, he serves on the board of Tanfeet Bank's operation and processing subsidiary. In his personal capacity, he also serves on the advisory board of two leading educational institutions, the Abu Dhabi College of Commerce and Business and GEMS Modern Academy. In 2015, Suvo was recognized as the Retail Banker of the Year by the Asian Banker. In October 2020, he was awarded the Lifetime Achievement accolade by Retail Banker International. Congratulations, Subo. The next person in the list is Mr. Yuri Misnik, the Chief Technology Officer of FAB. Yuri has the responsibility for driving group's technology and transformation strategy to ensure the FAB is ready for the next generation of digital banking services. Yuri has over 21 years of experience in technology at HSBC, Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, and the National Australia Bank, having worked in London, Melbourne, Singapore, and now the UAE. Before joining FAB, he served as the Executive General Manager for National Australia Bank, one of Australia's leading banks. NAB is currently the 21st largest bank in the world and measured by market capitalization with 1590 branches and services center across Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. The next person in the list is Mr. Ginva Bharati. Just give me 1 second, please. Just 1 second, please. I will read the bio of Ms. Ginva Bharati. Give me 1 second, please. I'm so sorry for the technical glitch. I was going to speak about Ms. Ginva Bharati. Ms. Ginva Bharati is the Chief Information Officer, Middle East, North Africa, Turkey at HSBC. She is the Regional Information Officer for HSBC Middle East. She's responsible for the bank's technology function, supporting over 10,000 colleagues across 220 sites in the region. In this capacity, Ginva focuses on creating superior customer experience and business value through technology and innovation, developing IT strategies which result in business simplification and efficiency. In recognition of this work, Ginva has recently been awarded CIO of the Year 2020, Finovex Middle East Awards, and a lot of other awards. Ginva has been with HSBC for over 14 years and has joined the bank in 2006 as the head of IT operations and quality for MENA. During her tenure, she has undertaken multiple roles within the organization, leading software delivery and IT operations and heading the global banking and markets operational effectiveness. Ginva is a thought leader with over 25 years of experience in banking technology and operations. Prior to HSBC, Ginva has held senior roles globally and regionally with Emirates NBD Bank in areas of business intelligence, CRM, data warehouse, and wholesale trade. I congratulate you, Ginva, for getting the award. Moving to the next person in the list is Mr. Subroto Som, the Senior Executive Vice President, Head of Retail Banking Group from Mashreq Bank. the UAE's leading financial institutions. Since joining Maastricht in 2006, Subroto has played a vital role in transforming Maastricht's retail banking into an innovative, digital-first and customer-centric bank. Subroto has over 30 years of experience across all aspects of consumer banking, wealth management, commercial banking, and commercial and business management in more than 30 countries across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Prior to joining Maastricht, he's held senior positions within risk management and consumer banking at Citibank, Standard Chartered. He's also served as board director in Indonesia's Permanata Bank and Standard Chartered Singapore. Suprato holds a master's in business administration and finance from IIM and a bachelor's degree in technology in mechanical engineering from IIT. Congratulations very much. The next person in the list is Mr. Sanjay Khanna, the Chief Information Officer for RAK Bank. Sanjay has joined RAK in September 2011 as the CIO, where he is responsible for developing a vision for the IT department, ensuring high quality of overall services to the bank from technology department and establishing and maintaining an appropriate technology infrastructure within the bank's business partners. Prior to joining RAK Bank, Sanjay served as a deputy general manager for ICICI Bank for 6.5 years, where during his tenure, he headed various technology groups, including International Banking Technology Group and Shared Services Technology Group. He also spent 7 years at National Bank of Oman and 6 years with Deutsche Software India. And his last designation, respectively, was Senior Manager for Systems and Senior Consultant. Congratulations, Sanjay. The next person in the list is Mr. Fahad. Mr. Fahad is the Senior VP Head of Cards and Payments of Riyadh Bank. Fahad currently assumes the role of Senior VP in Riyadh Bank, leading the cards and payments business, playing a vital role in the transformation strategy of Riyadh Bank, one of the leading banks in Saudi and in the region. Fahad brings more than 13 years of experience in banking, payments, financial technology space, and has worked with leading players like SABB and Payfor that was recently acquired by Amazon and global giants like Visa and MasterCard. Congratulations, Mr. Fahad. The next person in our very exclusive list is Dr. Zarak Saleh, the Chief Operating Officer of SABB. Dr. Zarak is the Finance COO at SABB and Associate of HSBC with over 15 years of experience in Europe, Asia, and Middle East in finance, risk management, and operations. Focused on improving customer experience as well as enhanced customer journeys through the digital transformation, Dr. Zarak has driven change in local, regional, global system landscapes. Prior to joining SABB to support the historic merger of SABB and Al-Awal Bank, Dr. Zarak was the global head of Sarbanes-Oxley compliance at HSBC, responsible for 7 regions and over 30 entities globally. Dr. Zarak designed and developed the Sarbanes-Oxley and risk and control strategy with focus on transforming a silo risk management environment into a centralized and integrated digital risk management framework. Congratulations, Dr. Sarah. The next person in the list is Mr. Waleed Al-Amoudi, the head of digital banking, Sharjah Islamic Bank. Mr. Waleed Al-Amoudi has more than 17 years of experience in banking and financial experience, most of which are within the banking sector. During his career, he has held many positions and has extensive experience and knowledge of digital banking technology in the field of banking services for individuals, corporates, and institutions. Having supervised the launch of 3 digital banking platforms, he has launched the mobile digital bank and managed the digitalization project and transformation of traditional processes into digital, where he worked on digitizing more than 100 customer experience journeys, in addition to launching the Artificial Intelligence Central Authentication and Identification Program, He has also developed customer-centric call center, many automated and integrated digital services across the ATMs, multi-channels, and now leading several major digital innovation projects. I congratulate you, Mr. Waleed. The next person in the list is Mr. Anjum Noman Mirza, the head of trade finance, transaction banking, and at the National Commercial Bank Al Ahli NCB. A seasoned professional banker with excellent judgment, analytical skills, keen foresight, and vision, a graduate in business and commerce, and a certified trade finance specialist carrying 20 years of banking experience in various fields like international banking, structured trade finance, digitalization, and innovation of products, credit, and corporate and investment banking. Anjum has led various successful banking units, some of them being built from design table upwards towards profitable success stories, and has also turned around a couple of non-performing units. He has spent the last 10 years in innovating digital solutions and introducing structured trade finance solutions in the region. I congratulate each and every one who have been recognized as leaders by the Khaleej Times Digibank Digital Powerlist. And I wanted to point it out that it's just a recognition list and not the awards, but I congratulate each and everyone. And I hope that the next year during the on-ground event, we have more people that we can recognize and have a full-fledged awards, a physical awards that will recognize all the leaders of the banking industry in KSA. This brings us to the end of DigiBank KSA edition. We would like to thank our sponsors, strategic sponsor Nutanix, associate technology partner SAP Concur, silver sponsor OneSpan, banking transformation partner Finastra, customer experience partner Avaya, payment innovation partner MasterCard, associate partner IDNow, networking sponsor Lenovo, and networking partner MDSAP for showing massive trust in our capabilities and making this event possible. I thank you, each and every delegate. I thank each and every media partner. I thank each and every speaker for being a part of this initiative by Khaleej Times. I appreciate it, and Khaleej Times thanks you for being a part of this initiative, and see you all in the next year at the physical edition of DigiBank 2021. Thank you everyone for being a part of the summit, and stay safe. Thank you.